Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Jazz have had a long journey and are on the cusp of achieving their dreams. With everything on the line, they could be crowned champions with one more victory. Only one obstacle remains as they go up against the Celtics. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Hold on tight. It's Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Both teams deserving, but only one will come away with the Larry O'Brien. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. The starters for Utah: Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Collins Sexton out there with MP. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. You take a look at Utah in position to close it out here in Game 6 on the road. How much urgency do they feel?
Well, as nice as it would be to close it out in front of their home fans, they can't be complacent. With everything they've invested all season long coming down to this moment, the time is now to finish it off.
Now here's George. Collins outside. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sexton. Over White. Sexton misses. White finds Tatum. Buries it down low.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
And so MP will bring it up for Utah. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
MP shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Collins. He was all alone on that one.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP, the pass to Kessler. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's MP. Pass to Sexton. And here's MP from outside. Boston with a rebound. Right side White. The teardrop. Sexton grabs the board. George with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Tatum against George. Tatum inside. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. George against Tatum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
Utah shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. bucket, no good. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Holiday. The three is up. Boston again missing. And for Utah, they're shooting 43% to get this one underway. Here's George. Pass to Sexton. Collins outside. Now here's George. Three-pointer. They get it back. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Boston trailing. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. MP is second.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Tatum with it. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. That one is off. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. The three, George drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Holiday. He's scoreless to halt the run. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Celtics trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Tatum from behind the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
The drive by MP. Again, Utah.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
MP, the pass to Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
First one falls for him. Boston making a switch here. Warford's checked in. George hits them both. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. 4-point game. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 11 points.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
MP against Holiday. MP, the pass to Collins. And here's MP. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. He has 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. Horford, a screen on Sexton. Three-pointer, Holiday drills it from deep.
All right, Drew Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
MP against Holiday. MP, the pass to Collins. Pass to George. The rebound, Celtics. Up top, Tatum. George defending. Holiday, a screen on George. On the wing, Tatum. George defending. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Holiday's got his second bucket on the night.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
MP finds Collins. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep. George against Tatum. Tries again. George passes to Kessler. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Change here for Utah. Boston on offense. So the Utah 5 right now. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. MP is out there with Collins, Sexton, and it's George in at the 3. Now here's Tatum.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Look at this nigga shit, bro.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He added 43 points. He did what he always does. He got others involved. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Outside for Sexton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. And it's MP with a rebound. Utah leading by 5. It's George on the wing. Pass to Sexton. Now MP. And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Here's Pritchard. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
MP with the block. Sexton passes to MP. Outside Sexton. The three. Boston with a rebound. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Tatum with the three. Tatum drills the three.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Here's MP. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
There's no way it's very early, bruh.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Cornette, outside Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
MP, outside Sexton, back to MP. From the top of the key, and he gets it to go. MP's got 9 points.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Horford. MP with the block. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you can feel the playoff intensity in that block.
You know you had this.
Extra aggressive defense out there.
Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. And Holiday set in for Hauser.
How the fuck my flares go down?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. Utah leading by 4. MP looking around. Kicks it to George.
Yeah, fuck. He didn't even shoot anyway.
Back to MP.
He wasn't even going to shoot them.
Outside Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Collins with a screen on Holiday. Sexton misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Top of the key. And he recovers it. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Pass to Holiday. Screen on Sexton. Holiday from long range. And it's MP with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
It's good. Off the glass. And it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Out to the wing. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Pritchard to stop the drought.
He's
MP with the
shouting.
block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Fuck him!
And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Well, you look at Kessler, third in rebounding, a force down low.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford, and Derek White.
5 on blocks, man. I got 5 fucking blocks. Last game I had 5 steals. This game I got 5 blocks.
Holiday from
He
long
got
range.
that.
Collins with the rebound. Collins has got a 6th rebound on the night.
Love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
Third foul of the half.
Tried
That's
it.
the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
What
Can't
the?
get the first one.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some.
Cadis checked in for Boston.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
It'll be Utah's ball.
6 blocks,
And
man.
it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run from deep. MP. Boston pulls it in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
Now here's MP. He's got 13. Pass to Mikhailuk. George with it. Collins with a screen on Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A different look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Paul George. And Clarkson subbed in for Sexton. Porzingis against Collins. High arcing shot. Porzingis grabs the board.
Good possession, go take that
Celtics trail
shot.
by 6. White with it. Here's the teardrop, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Clarkson.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. MP against Holiday. MP no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Holiday. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot.
Anytime somebody else guards my man, they end up fouling every time.
Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's
They
going
end
to
up
give
fouling
great
every
effort and
time.
intensity.
As we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome everybody, and in this crucial Game 6, there's some second half work to be done for the Boston Celtics.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. They're just one win shy of the ultimate prize. But these closeout games are often the most difficult, wouldn't you say, Shaq?
Yes, they are, EJ. The goal is within grasp, but that also motivates your opponent to fight even harder.
That's why it's fun to watch. When these stakes are this high, both sides are holding nothing back.
And there you have it. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. White, good.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
White's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's MP. Count it, and the foul. It's on Drew Holiday.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. From 13, the bank shot, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
George finds Collins. MP outside. On the wing, Sexton. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force in shot blocker.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown passes to Holiday. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. For the tie. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 19 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here's MP from outside. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Sexton. Collins with a screen on Porzingis. Throws it up high. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum inside. Kick out to Brown. Outside White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Collins with a screen on Holiday. MP to pass to Collins. Tatum with a steal.
Jason Tatum, not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
MP against Holiday. MP outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 22.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1-2 distance in the first, 2 in the second.
On the wing, Tatum. George defending. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
With a step back. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Tatum. 24 points for him. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by George.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Sexton's showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he puts them in front.
Here's MP. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah trailing here. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming in. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
And the second free throw is good.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knocks up the score.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Shoots over George. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Outside White. Porzingis for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Step back shot. Here's Kessler. MP outside. Another shot. Yes, on the jumper. MP's got 27 points.
And when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Back to Tatum. Collins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Absolutely tenacious guy, stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. That's 29 for him.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Collins. Back to Holiday. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Back to Pritchard. Porzingis with a screen on MP. Drains the triple. Richard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Collins with a screen on Tatum. And he lobs it up top. And Collins with the slam.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Here's Pritchard. Utah grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. Takes the 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. And MP throws it down.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserves to be rewarded with a bucket for his effort.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Shot to stop the run. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 now. Baseline jumper. Utah, the rebound.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. Utah has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. MP. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pritchard. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Sexton. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Ah, damn!
39% from the field.
I can't get an assist for shit!
Rejected by George.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking.
Oh, my assist is alley-oop, bro. Come on, make this.
Utah.
Oh, come on! So why don't we make this shot?
Very often.
The fuck? Wait, why is niggas missing? Give me the fucking assist, bro.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a
Why the fuck is spinning in the corner and you still missing? Fucking still got fucking 3 fucking assists. Hey, all alley-oops.
So the Utah 5 right now. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Collins Sexton up there with MP. And it's George in at the 3. A small forward. Back to Pritchard. Tatum a screen on MP. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Sinks the tray.
That's a second make from distance after hitting none before that.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's MP. Pass to Kessler. MP outside. Collins a screen. Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
Oh, a wise move. By MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Double team on Holiday. There's the triple. Pritchard, no good.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
A bit under 3.5 minutes to pass here in the fourth. Here's Holiday. Horford, screen on Sexton. Down low. Horford inside. Collins there. Horford can't hit. On the wing, Sexton. He's covered by Holiday. Back to George. On the clock. 19-footer. Drained it for 2 points. And now a 12-point Jazz lead.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Cornette's checked in for Caden. To end the run. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
7, by the way.
Jazz leading. By 12. MP outside. Here he goes. MP attacking the basket.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Here's Pritchard, and he sinks the 11-footer.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
For Utah, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. The 3 from Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Outside Tatum. Cornette sets a screen. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
MP to pass to Kessler. MP outside. Puts up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
I'll tell you what, a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Outside for Sexton. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
MP, the pass to Sexton.
Oh, shit.
Back to MP. Launches a 3.
That's all.
Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Left side Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Sexton, that's good.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Now Tatum. Outside Holiday. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. MP with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Sexton passes to MP. Sexton a screen on Holiday. Collins outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Jazz lead by 16.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Holiday passes to White. White coming through.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Utah has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. MP with it. And there's the lob, and finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Tatum passes to White. Outside, Brown. Holiday finds White. On the wing, Tatum. 6 to shoot.
Technically, it wasn't. He wasn't a bad block attempt, so stop doing everything they was trying to do.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the
It's over, buddy. We won. We're champions. We're champions. So we're about 15. It's about 4 minutes left.
Free throws in the first half. Now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
MP outside. Collins a screen. George for 3. Fires in the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside Tatum. White for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Kessler. Up top, George. He's covered by Holiday. Holiday against George. The rebound, Celtics. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Brown for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. MP makes his move. Knocked away. White looking it over. Into the lane. Brown. Misses the baby hook. Jazz leading by 14. Now here's MP. Pass to Collins. MP against Tatum. From deep, MP. It's not going to go for him. Boston has got 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. White, the pass to Tatum. 3-pointer, Holiday. Kessler with a rebound. Well, the Jazz shooting pretty well at 45%. MP finds Sexton. Collins outside. Now here's Kessler, defended by Porzingis. From deep, MP. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Inside. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
George outside. Here's MP. Pass to Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. George against Brown. Good D by MP. Jazz leading by 14. Here's Sexton. He can't get that one to fall. Tatum with some nice D.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Jazz.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And our season comes to a close tonight. They win the finals 4-2, putting this series away.
And they get to celebrate tonight instead of starting to prepare for Game 7. What a night for this team, this city. And I just want to commend everyone in the league for a great season.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
MP outside.
The fee was a stretch.
Lets it go. And that's it, folks. The Utah Jazz have won it all. Wow.
Thank you to every single one of you for coming out here.
They go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance.
Yes,
Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
A little bit right there.
MP, the growth that this team has shown from last year to this year is nothing short of astonishing. I mean, you guys went from missing the playoffs to hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy. And you personally were a major driver in that success in only your rookie season. So I'm wondering, how much further can you go? People are already saying you guys are the next great NBA dynasty. What do you think?
You know what, Joe? I mean, it's flattering. And I've talked about this a lot, but growing up outside of Chicago, rooting for the Bulls, being a part of a dynasty is always something I've had my eyes on. You know, it's something that I'm working towards, something that I want to accomplish. But we got a long ways to go before that, and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So, you know, for now, I just want to let this soak in and appreciate this accomplishment for what it is, and then tomorrow we get back to work.
That's right.
Any worries this is a fluke and you fall back down to earth next year?
Any worries that what?
This is a fluke and you'll fall back down to earth next year.
No worries at all, John. And thank you for the question. You always have something thought-provoking to ask. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness as newly minted champion MP joins us in the studio. MP, welcome, brother.
Thanks for having me, Jalen. I've been watching this show since I was 15. I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan. Happy to be here.
And we're so happy to have you, MP. Like, you are an absolute revelation on the court. Just between your basketball IQ, your dogged determination.
Enough, Toby. No. Y'all got to lay off my man, Toby. He brings a valuable perspective to the show. Yeah.
Valuable perspective.
Valuable nerd perspective.
Man. They all matter. You should know. What you play, 12 minutes in the league? No. What I'm saying is, you're a valuable team to the team. You called out coverages from the bench. You helped everyone in practice get ready for the game.
Playing the game.
And Jalen, you never averaged more than what? 7 points a game? 8.2. Let me finish. But you brought a tenacity and an edge that helped the team maintain a competitive mindset for 48 minutes. And, you can't win without everyone bringing something unique to the table.
And that's why I love this. You're a heck of a player. And you've got your squad to number 10 on my dynasty list for a reason. But I know television. I know broadcasting. I know entertainment. And I let Toby shine the exactly correct amount.
Which is 2.3% per episode.
As someone who has won a championship myself.
What did you average, 2 minutes per game?
Russell, you and I know, as champions, that sports, they're not one on the spreadsheet. They're one in here and in here. So I want to know from you what it's like for you in here and up here. What would you say is the single most important part of your mindset, of your approach to the game that's allowed you to reach the top of the mountain in your rookie year?
I'm a hooper through and through. I put the game first. A lot of guys that reach this level and they get caught up in the lifestyle, hanging out with celebrities, CEOs, going to fancy restaurants, these exclusive nightclubs or whatever. But, me, I'm in the gym every day, all day, every day, staying locked in on the details, making sure that I do everything to not let anything get in the way of me maximizing my potential. There's time for all that other stuff after I retire. But for right now, I'm a hooper first, second, and last, man.
Guess you never learned that lesson, right, Russ?
Were you talking about going to nightclubs?
He a hooper. He is a hooper. I seen him, man. He is a hooper, man. I got you.
Yeah, me too. Inside.
MP, it has been an absolute joy having you in the studio. I think we can all agree one of our best guests ever. Thank you for sharing your perspective with us, brother.
Anytime, Jalen. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Jalen.
Shall we do one? Shut it, Jalen!
It's a possible slogan. Taking it down.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as we go.